I was able to see the film yesterday and I really enjoyed it. And I noticed that, that your role was different from many of your other roles that I've seen. And I was wondering what drew you to the project.
The script initially and the story and what it's explaining, the sort of soul initiation of letting go of material objects and financial concerns in order to get to the truth, was fascinating to me. And then on top of it, they had a female character that was not really a love interest, more of a state of mind, more of a place to be.
What do you think she represented as like that place to be? Like what kind of place would she have been for Mark's character?
Well, I imagine that before this movie began, she had gone through her own 7 days, like we watched Jim go through. And through those 7 days, for whatever reason that's happened in her life, she's gotten to this place of truth, of simplicity, of really real. And he recognizes that in her and wants to be there. And that's what we watch him go through.
I know Mark Wahlberg was really passionate about the project and as well as starring in it, he produced it. So what was working with him like?
Amazing. He just is an incredibly hard worker, is remarkably talented and also really dedicated at working hard and doesn't just rely on being good. He works at it every day.
I know you've gone from, like, you have a big range of projects that you've done before. You've done really small independent films and larger films. Do you have a preference for either one or anything that goes into your decision of what kind of films to take on?
No, it seems to always kind of balance itself out really well. Seems like right when I'm like, I can't do another drama, a great comedy shows up. And there's such a difference when it comes to independent or studio or comedy and drama. It creates a nice dynamic where nothing ever feels stagnant, which I like.
And would you consider yourself a gambler in any way?
No, I wouldn't. Are you?
Maybe with certain things.
Yeah, with life maybe, but not at a table.
And would you consider yourself a feminist as well as a young actress rising through Hollywood?
Yeah.
And what does like feminism mean to you, or how is it important in your life? Or?
Well, for me, because I'm in film and I grew up watching movies, I believe in the you can't be what you can't see. And I watched so many films, and it's not until much later in my life that I realized that I didn't really have role models that now I kind of wish I would have had. It's a lot of like women are kind of stereotyped in certain ways, and we're so complex and so beautiful in that complexity, and I would love to see more of it. So my version of that is the way I can contribute, I guess, is to make movies of interesting, complex, dynamic female characters so that we have things to watch and go, oh, okay, I don't have to be just like this or just like that. I can be all the things in the middle too.